Hey guys, Mr. Dalek JD here, and welcome to one of my solo strategies for you guys on getting to decent high rounds on Mob of the Dead. This is one I'm calling the Doc solo training strategy, and this one isn't very efficient in getting through rounds particularly quick, but it's very good at hoarding tons and tons of points, and it's a very fun little strategy to do. So at the moment I'm just in the first room, just getting loads of points. Make sure that when you're in the afterlife mode you zap that power box to get yourself that double points from one of the cells. It can come in useful for hoarding loads of points, and we're just getting the Warden's King, setting some stuff up. I bought an MP5 off the wall. I've done the dog as well as set up all the perks around this section of the map, and of course we're going to use the gondola to get over to the dock where we're about to do some epic training. Now when you get over here, your main priority first of all is just to get Juggernaut. So as you can see, it's round 6, just starting into round 6, and I'm just trying to hoard loads of points to get Juggernaut. There isn't really any particular structure that you need to do in order to obtain points this way, because the little strategy won't really kick into effect as the zombies don't spawn quick enough or as much for the strategy to be totally effective. So as you can see, got Juggernaut here, and one of the dog spawn locations for the Tomahawk is here as well, so it makes it really useful to just stay by here for these first few rounds while you hoard up some points so you can afford Jug. And very shortly we're going to be buying the Tommy gun off the wall as well. It's going to be a really useful weapon, and you can also build the shield in this location. Like one of the parts is there and the other parts are in very similar locations. So at the end of a round, what I tend to do with this strategy is to leave a few zombies and then run about. So if I just have one and it dies out, then yeah. But as you can see, the door that's open next to the dog, I advise you not to open that, because zombies can come out from there and it can really screw you over. So go around the other way if you can. Now, this is the strategy. You're doing sort of like a figure of 8, and you go around to the back of this crate, and then what you do is you kind of really hug tight against the walls and you run around, and it's just in like a figure of 8. It's honestly that easy, but getting into the later rounds, it's so good for hoarding loads of points. It's amazing. So as you can see, round 9, got the Tommy gun, got a fairly decent amount of points, and you just literally want to run around this corner. And when you get to this box, turn around, wait for the zombies to come, and then just spray for days, and then just hug the wall, run back up. And then when you get towards the buildable bench, just again turn around and spray. It's honestly that easy. And you won't be able to last that long if you use just the Tommy gun. So I suggest roll the box a bit, try and get a blundergat, because that's going to be our backup weapon for if we get in any sticky situations. But building the shield is an absolute must for the strategy. Honestly, the shield is so useful in this. It's absolutely ridiculous. It's almost like so overpowered how it takes so much health, but it's so good. So anyway, as you can see, the starting a few rounds of the strategy are really kind of relaxed. You don't really have to worry too much about constantly following this figure of 8, but it's honestly so easy. And when you mix electric cherry into it, when you're coming up really close to the big horde of zombies that are running towards you, electric cherry can really help you out. And of course in the high rounds, when there's going to be tons of zombies and you're going to be coming up close to them like this, it's really useful to have that electric cherry. And also you get a fair amount of drops from doing this little strategy as well. So that's just a little thing to point out there, but it's so good. I only managed to get the round 28 in this run, but you'll find a few things that that don't make the strategy flawlessly perfect, but it's still really good, and it will really help you out with your training strategies for future maps and other locations. So round 17, it's getting a bit more hectic here. Zombies are coming from the walls, they're coming from behind us, they're coming down from that little bridge above where the buildables bench is, but it's honestly, again, just a light breeze. And as you can see, the points, look at this, round 17, 48,000 points. It is easy mode. This is so easy. And I think now at this point I went and upgraded the blundergat, and I got the acid gat as well, because you need the upgraded version of that really to get you out of any sticky situations. So I was like, is this the last one? Nope, it's not the last one. How can I kill it? Can I knife it? Is it got that little health? But there we go, round 19 now. And you're probably wondering what happens when Brutus appears. So when Brutus first appears, he tends to be at the front of all trains, but once you take him out, he appears to be like towards the back, and this is where the strategy isn't particularly perfect, because it's really hard to pinpoint where Brutus is, and it's really hard to take him out. But if you use your upgraded acid gat at the big horde of zombies, it will you know, separate them away, and Brutus will be in the front of the pack, if you want to call it that. So then you can really easily take him out, and you know, it's so easy. You just headshot him. He's really easy, and I found that when the rounds go higher and higher, he doesn't have any more health than what he did the first time he appeared, which is a bit weird, because normally with zombie bosses they get stronger the higher rounds you go on. But yeah, it's easy as that, and he will lock up the shield every freaking time he spawns, but because you're not going to be buying too much, he won't spawn too often, so that is really good stuff. So again, all you do is just use your Tommy gun to hoard so many points, and when you run out, you just go up to the wall and you buy some more. It's honestly so easy. But you stay at this box, wait for the zombies to come around this corner, and then you just go back round. It's so simple. It's like this space was made for this figure of 8 train that you can only do if you do this figure of 8, but it's really, really good. And I was like, okay, then I feel that the Tommy gun is, you know, starting to get a little bit weak. I want to start to, you know, get a bit more damage and firepower with this beast. So I went ahead and pack-a-punched it by, you know, getting all the plane parts. Now, just leave a few zombies at the end of the round, and then you can go ahead and do whatever you want. Now, a great way to get the tomahawks done is I'd leave like 7 to 8 zombies at the end. So, you know, you're in a train, the zombies are very easy to see, and you have 7 to 8 left. So what I did is I'd guide them very slowly over to a next tomahawk location and just let the dogs eat them up that way. As you can see, that was a near miss. But if you ever do get trapped, and I don't actually show this in the video, but this is, you know, proven fact, if you get trapped in a corner, prone with your shield, you know, if you've got shield out, this is the perfect way. Just prone and then just shoot your pack-a-punched acid gat, and you'll honestly get out of any situation. As you can see, Brutus has just locked it down. I'm like, damn you, you horrible person. If my shield breaks now, I'm gonna be screwed. But it's all good. It's all good. So come around this corner again, and it's literally, you just wait for them to appear. It's such a good train, honestly. And I didn't use the acid gat to separate them, because I was just like, you know, I'm feeling a little bit darish. I just want to see what I can do here. So I wait for him to kind of move his way slightly forward, and he eventually moves forward. You can notice him, and you know, there we go, max ammo and double points straight away, one after the other. It's honestly, guys, if you are struggling to find a way of, you know, a successful way of doing the solo round, like a solo run, this is the strategy you want to do to get it, because you get loads of points. You can then buy whatever you want. You can pack-a-punch any gun you want. You can roll the box as many times as you want, open up all parts of the map. It is so simple. And I highly suggest that if you want to try out get into a high round and do this, when it comes to like the late 20s into 30s, this strategy may not be very good, but this is for the more casual player that just wants to, you know, do a game on solo, get 1,000 kills on average, and you know, just have a bit of fun. I've tried the cafeteria, and the cafeteria is another train which I'm going to show you guys later on in the week, maybe showing you how to run that, because you know, you've got a trap in there, the acid trap, and traps are so effective when it comes to doing high round runs, because you don't have to essentially shoot the zombies to kill them, because the trap will actually kill them. So but this is just, you know, a great way for hoarding points if you need to. And if you're playing like co-op as well, like 2 players or 4 players, it's best to separate yourself so less zombies spawn, and you know, you can just do your own thing. And this is, you know, the train to do it. You can just use the upgraded acid gat if you want, instead of using the Tommy gun for ammo. It's a very effective way of taking out all the zombies in the trains. You could literally just run in this figure of 8 till you've got the full horde, and then just blow them apart with this gun. And it's honestly that simple. It's really good. Let me know in the comment section, guys, if you guys have tried this out, if you want to try this out, and what your thoughts are on any other strategies that you've got for getting to high rounds on Mob of the Dead. And also let me know in the comments, what is your highest round on Mob of the Dead so far? Because I'm really interested to know, because a lot of people have been getting really far, and I was like, the map's not been out for very long, and people have managed to, you know, get this map down to a T. So let me know in the comment section if you enjoyed this strategy and you're sure to use it. Then be sure to hit the like button. It only takes a second, and it's really awesome when you guys give me the sort of feedback that I love to read your comments and see the ratings to show that you appreciate the videos. I'm going to be doing a live stream throughout this week at some point, so be sure to look out for that. There'll be links in the description to my Twitter and Facebook pages where you guys can stay up to date on anything. I'll be announcing any live streams over there as well, and I'm going to be just showing you guys on how to get to a high round. I'm going to try and go for like around 50, maybe anything higher than that. I know people have been going crazily high, but they've been taking like breaks where they've been like sleeping overnight, leaving their Xbox on, and I'm not sure if I want to, you know, take that risk. But you know, I will do some really cool streams sometime this week, and I'm gonna try and live stream like once a week. So let me know what your thoughts are about that if you'll tune in. And yeah, enjoy the strategy, guys. I'll see you soon.